set up, but hopefully everyone's having a good week. You know, should be live. Let me make sure the sound is good. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. All right, sound should be good. We are live on YouTube, so if you guys want to see the entire screen, go over to YouTube. Go over to YouTube to see the the charts or whatever to see the entire screen. If you don't care about that, then obviously stay on TikTok. I am going to open up this Fear and Greed Index. We're gonna check that out. Let me make sure we're still live. So we are live. Right now, Fear and Greed Index is at 54. Personally, if I was going to buy long term, I'd want to see this in fear. But we are going lower, and that is a good reset for the market. So that's a good reset for the market. Yeah. So I don't know if I told you people on YouTube, but if you guys are watching on YouTube, watching the rewind or whatever, I'm not going live this upcoming Saturday. I'm going to be out of town. I'll still probably post a few videos, but I'm not going to be going live, so that's why I'm going live for like a longer stream and why we're live a little bit earlier. If you guys are in my Telegram group, which link to join that is in the description on TikTok and bio, and the link on YouTube, it's also in the description. So if you guys want to join that, you would be notified when I go live. And I'm trying to get that more active. I think as the bull run comes around, that Telegram group will become more active. But yeah, so right now it's pretty simple. I'm trying a new strategy out for my account. Currently up 20% in this trade. 17% now. It's we'll see. I might get stopped out because my entry was 27,324. I might stop at break even. But I might get stopped out of this trade because the 15-minute chart on Bitcoin is ready to go up, as is the 1 hour. So you could retest this 200-day moving average on the 1 hour chart again, and if it does, it does. We'll see what happens. But until we get back above 27,324, I'm still short. Until we get above 27,400, which is only $200 higher, I'm personally not really bullish on Bitcoin. I think if you break 27.4 again, I could be long, but that because then you'd be back above the 200 moving average on the 1 hour chart. It's kind of a battle right now to see if it wants to be a resistance or if you're going to keep going to the downside. I personally believe if you don't hold 27,150 as support, your next stop is $26,463. So that's kind of what we're looking at for Bitcoin. I am going to open up Bookmap. I don't think, unfortunately, the people on YouTube can see this, but this Bookmap basically tells you where the liquidity is at on Bitcoin. So I'm just going to do this really quickly because I want to see if we have more liquidity to the downside or upside, because that will probably have a deciding factor on what happens if we go back to up $100 or if we keep going to the downside. The stock RSI wants to move you up based on the 1 hour chart and 15-minute chart for Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens. All right, it's loading, it's loading, it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. All right. So right now, a lot of liquidity. If I zoom out a little bit, we have a lot of liquidity at 271. You have some up here at 27,350. So it's kind of split. But if I keep zooming out, it does look to me there's a lot of liquidity at 267. And you have some up here at 277. So we'll see what happens. It's kind of even in my opinion. It might be a tad more lower, but it's not. Now, if you zoom really out, you have a lot at 25K. So I personally think my short might play out as long as we can get through these next few hours and don't revisit 27.3. I would say based on the 1 hour chart, though, that's probably not going to happen. You are probably going to get a retest of that area and maybe a bearish retest or something. We'll see what happens, but anyways, if you guys hit the like, I would appreciate it. We're kind of looking at Bitcoin right now, going live a little bit early, but so starting on the daily chart, I did make a YouTube video about Bitcoin here a few minutes ago, but daily chart's ready to go to the upside. The 4 hour chart is in a downtrend, so 4 hour chart would suggest you're going to go lower, and you're below the 200-day moving average on the 4 hour chart for Bitcoin. That's usually a very bearish sign. So it's, you never know what can happen. And the 1 hour chart, though, you're below it on the 1 hour chart too. But again, 1 hour chart and 15-minute chart would suggest you could touch that resistance level at 273 at least one more time tonight, because they're both oversold. 15-minute charts finally curling up. But here's the thing: 5-minute charts overbought already. So we'll see what happens. I remain short unless you revisit 27324, which looks pretty likely at this point. And then maybe I can just get a higher entry above that level. We'll see what happens, but that is currently where I stand. I'm in a short trade on Bitcoin. If you guys are new, appreciate if you hit the like, follow, YouTube, and subscribe on YouTube. If you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know, and I will look at them. But yeah. I don't know. Just a second. Okay. So, anyways, if you guys have requests for altcoins, let me know in the comment section below. But I'm not quite sure if I'm shadow banned or what, but it seems like the participation or the people showing up is really low compared to where it was a few weeks ago or months ago. And that's kind of weird because I think we're going into a bull market, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. Both on YouTube and TikTok, so I don't know what's going on with that. But what the hell did I just do? Oh, I just zoomed in way a lot. Okay, that's fine. So anyways, if Bitcoin is going to go to the downside, a lot of altcoins are going to go to the downside as well. Phantom being one of them. Phantom is technically still bullish on the smaller time frames. Like the 15-minute chart's oversold, still above the 200-day moving average. The 1-hour chart is oversold again. So overall market could see another move up tonight. But the problem is on just like Bitcoin, the 4-hour chart's overbought on Phantom, below the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour. So I would say 1-hour chart and 15-minute chart look bullish for a lot of these coins, Bitcoin included. So you could see another push up tonight, but I think overall it's going to be lackluster, and I think it's going to make a lower high for a lot of these coins, Phantom included. So we'll see what happens. Even these meme coins are in a similar situation. Actually, this new coin called Lady Coin, which is on Mex Global, is overbought on the 1-hour chart. So who knows what's going to happen. I think tonight we could see a small move up in the price of Bitcoin. But I think if you just look at the smaller time frames, you're already getting overbought, making a lower high, and that's probably eventually going to move up to the 15-minute chart and 1-hour chart. So I do see a move up for Bitcoin, but I would be pretty surprised if you break 27.4. And if you do, then we'd have to talk about something different. But as of right now, I would say Bitcoin in the crypto market is bearish. Technically, if Bitcoin doesn't get back above 276, you're bearish. If you want to be safe, you call it 27,700, and if that doesn't happen, then a lot of these alts are going to keep bleeding out. So that's kind of what's going on right now in the crypto market. But if you guys have a request for altcoins, let me know. If you guys enjoy this stream, I appreciate if you hit the like button. Again, I don't know what's going on with that, but we go live at the same time every single day, except this week, I guess. I usually go live on Mondays at 8 p.m. Central Time and Saturdays at 3 p.m. Central Time. So I do go live, at the same time every single week. So I don't know what's going on. But that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. That's kind of how I see the market in a nutshell. Like I said, we could see a small move up in Bitcoin overall, and I might get stopped at my trade. But if I do, I can just re-enter if it gets below the 200-day moving average again on the 1-hour chart. Bitcoin right now does look like you could get a small bounce tonight. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's kind of what I got going for you. So if there's any requests for altcoins, I'll look at them. But apparently right now there's no requests. We can see what the top gainers are on Mex Global. I'll start with that, I suppose. Wow, this shit coin called 1000 Paul is up 13%. That's the top gainer. So again, I think the markets overall right now tonight are bearish. I think I might get stopped out of this trade. My stop is 324, but there are so many new coins at Mex Global. So I mean, that's a good thing if you trade alt, but it's also like a good way to get wrecked. Like they have Floki CEO, they have Wrecked Coin, literally called Wrecked Coin. They have Bob Coin. They have Dion Coin, I don't know how you pronounce it. I've never heard of EDU, YGG, and a lot of these, especially even the ones that are down a lot, it's because they mooned hard last week, and a lot of these are less than a month old. So a lot of these are meme coins. Mex Global is probably the only exchange I know where you can buy a lot of these coins besides Uniswap, but you don't have to pay the gas fee, so that's really why I like that. And speaking of gas fees, I don't know what the gas fees are right now, but I am curious. I haven't traded on Uniswap in a while now because I was so sick of the gas fees. And because you can't use a stop loss, so that's another problem. Ethereum right now is at $1,800. I thought it showed you up here where the gas fee was, but I don't see it for some reason. I don't know. Oh, $64 right now is the gas fee. For one transaction, a buy or sell, it doesn't matter how much it is. That's ridiculous. So that's why I like Max Global, because a lot of the new coins that are hot, maybe not the $10,000 market cap coins, but a lot of them altcoins that are in the low millions, you can buy Max Global after they're out for like a week if they're hot. I mean, this coin called SpongeBob coin is on Max Global, which is a complete shit coin. Market cap is 823,000. There's no use case. It's a stupid ass coin, but it's on Max Global. I think they launched it when it was at a $5 million market cap, and now, I mean, that chart looks horrible, but that's when they launched it. And to be honest with you, it's probably going to zero, but it's kind of holding the local floor right now around a $500,000 market cap. But to me, I would not be buying this coin. So there's a lot of coins that you could probably short. You can also do this on leverage, SPGBB, which has a $750,000 market cap, and I think you can do 10x short on this if you want to. So if you want to do a 10x, I've tried that. It's worked for a while, but overall I got wrecked. So if I ever were to short a coin like this that has a micro market cap, I would. You can still short it, but I would be using like 1x leverage, which is basically doing it spot. But if you trade spot, you can't use leverage. You can't short. So personally, I don't think it's a horrible idea, not financial advice, to short this coin with no leverage or 1x leverage. That's what I would do. But let's get our first like on TikTok. I would appreciate that. Let's see who the first person can do that would be. I would appreciate that. But all right, we're up to $27,277 on Bitcoin, and unfortunately, it is looking like I might get stopped out. Let's look at the smaller time frames. 5-minute chart is overbought though, so maybe that can save the day. But the problem is now, look at the 15. That's just getting started. So unfortunately, I'll probably get stopped out of this trade. 7 minutes overbought as well, so who knows what will happen. But we'd have to be pretty bearish to not go up another $50 based on that 15-minute chart and based on the 1-hour chart. We'll see what happens though. You never know. It is crypto. So if there's requests for altcoins, I'll look at them. But beyond that, that is kind of what's going on in the crypto market. But I don't know. You guys aren't really telling me what you want me to look at tonight. Usually we have a few requests. I am going live an hour earlier, so I don't know. I don't think that should be the biggest reason though. But how much are we up now on this trade? So now the Bitcoin trade's only up 9%. But we're still in this trade, coming down now back to 259. So you never know. Maybe we'll stay in this trade. That would be a very good thing. So I will take a request for altcoins if you guys have any. Guys, just to remind you, we are still live on YouTube. So if you guys want to see the entire screen, not just like half of it on TikTok, you can go over to YouTube and check it out. But that's kind of what I wanted to go through tonight as far as Bitcoin is concerned. I'll probably stay live here a little bit longer and see if there's any requests, because again, I'm not going live on Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Time because I'm going to be out of town. I'll probably still post a few videos while I'm gone, but that's why I'm going live a little bit earlier, maybe for a little bit longer than normal. So if there's any requests, let me know, and I'll look at them. But beyond that, that's kind of what's going on. I'm going to Missouri for a little 4-day weekend, so hopefully that'll be fun. And I would prefer to stay in this short trade the entire weekend, or maybe for the next week, or at least until Sunday night or Monday when I get back. That way I don't have to think about trading, and as Bitcoin keeps going down, I can keep moving my stop down. Because like I said, I'm in this short from 27,324 based on the 1-hour chart being below the 200-day moving average, which we're right close to now. But I would like to just stay short on Bitcoin, and then allow altcoins you could short as well. That would be my ideal trade, but you never know. So that's kind of what I'm looking at on the crypto market. So I'm going to share this video stream. I will be right back. If maybe I'll get back and we'll have a request. We'll see, I guess. Do, 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 do. So, just a second, guys. I'm trying. If you guys want to skip ahead a few seconds, that's fine. I'm just posting on my Facebook page that we're live. I need to get my Facebook Crypto Boss Andrew page more active because I do have a Facebook page. I just literally forget about it all the time, and it's probably not a very good thing, but anywho, we're back, and welcome, Mark, to the live stream. I don't know how far behind TikTok is, but I'm not quite sure what's going on. So I can't believe how awful the I don't know, retention rate is, or how awful people showing up are. Like, it seems like it's really bad. Like, no one's watching on YouTube. We have, like, maybe 2 people on TikTok watching, and, like, no comments. Like, I don't know. A month ago, it wasn't great, but it was a lot better than it is now. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if people are just tired of boring price action going sideways and down. What's going on? Hopefully in the bear market or bull market come back. I don't know what's going on. But, like, I can't stay live if there's no requests. So, I mean, I wanted to stay live until 8 o'clock. But if there's no requests for altcoins, I can't really stay live. I mean, I could, but it's kind of boring. And I talked about everything I want to talk about. Bitcoin being bearish. And then altcoins probably following it. The fear and greed index. The high gas fees. Not quite sure. But like I said, we're live on YouTube. So I appreciate if you go over there and hit the like button on YouTube. Or even TikTok. So, welcome, Carl. Welcome, user 35 to the live stream. So, anyways, that's kind of what's going on. Nothing crazy on Bitcoin. Kind of going sideways, sort of. I mean, you're down 0.4% on the new day. So, it's kind of going sideways. I would like to see us not go retouch 324 because that is where the 200-day moving average is. We should have gotten a reset on the 1-hour chart for the, where's it at now? So if you really zoom in, this is the line I'm shorting from. This red line is the 200-day moving average on the 1-hour chart. Technically, that's at, you could even say, if you really want to zoom in, you could pretty much say it's at 300 now, 305. So pretty much if it gets above 305, technically you could be bullish on the 1-hour time frame, but I would like to see a 1-hour candle close above the 200-day moving average on the 1-hour time frame. So I have my stop at 324, so there's a little bit of insurance room there. But anyways, that's kind of what I was looking at. Nothing crazy in the market's happening. Maybe that's why no one's watching. I don't know. I'll get some music going on. I don't know if that'll help or not. Awesome, we got our first like, finally. All right. We're getting somewhere. Maybe the music did help. All right, wow. On YouTube, we have our average view duration is up to a minute. You got to start somewhere. So we are live on YouTube. Appreciate everyone that's over there. Like I said, I will not be live on Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time like usual. That's why I'm going live a little bit early to make up for it. But I'll post a few videos while I'm gone. I'll come back Sunday night. So on Monday, next Monday I'll be back live, like I am now, but at 7:45 or 8 p.m. Central Time. But that's kind of what's going on. Welcome AZM. Welcome 7. So anyways, that's Bitcoin right now. I'm just kind of watching this because, like I said, I'm in my short trade. Not up a lot, 9% on 40x short, 40x leverage. My stop is at break even, right? If you scroll up, you can see my entry and my stop are at the same place. I guess if I move my camera, you guys can see that. That would probably help. I am on Mex Global. So anyways, that's what's going on. You can see on the 5-minute chart, it's going to start curling back down, the stock RSI. So I like to see that. You never got to 300. Now, again, the 7-minute, the 10 minutes overbought now. Not completely overbought, but the 7-minute is completely overbought. 10 minutes getting there. 15-minute chart is already at 50 and almost no. The previous high on the 15-minute chart was 27,650. So this would be a much lower low. So to me, even if you touch 324, it's probably going to be a bearish retest for confirmation that you are going to go lower based on that 1-hour chart. Appreciate the follow, Jesus. Appreciate the follow. So, anyways, that's what I'm looking at. I am looking at a possible short, and if you go back above 324, I will just look for a better entry on my short, maybe at 350 or whatever. But it looked like you were going to get way above it. Now, the only thing that could worry me for this short is the 1 hour chart. Obviously, in 27 minutes, you're going to get a new 1 hour candle, but the 1 hour chart hasn't even started going up yet. So, the 50-minute chart's getting there, getting overbought, but the 1 hour chart could ruin my short trade. But then again, if 1 hour chart gets overbought, 50-minute chart gets overbought, making lower highs, I would look for another short, just maybe a tad higher than where I entered right now. So, you know, if there are requests for, you know, for altcoins or whatever, I will do them. So, I have my button, my no button. So if I look at a coin and I don't think I would buy it personally, I'll just hit it. No! And I don't know. That's kind of, maybe it's stupid, but you know, it's just kind of what I'm gonna do. So yeah, there is, that's kind of it. I'm still waiting for a request to do. Otherwise, I don't think there's a lot of top gainers. There's just, we can look at Peppy coin, I guess. I'll just reset my chart, remove drawings. So, obviously, that looks horrible. That looks really bad. Yeah. To me, 1 hour's overbought on Peppy. To me, I would say you almost got a double bottom there at 16. But if you... The 200-day moving average on the one chart is at 18.3. If you don't get above that, you're technically bearish. So if you get above 18.3, you could be bullish. 15-minute chart, I think is kind of getting a breakout. You just crossed it on the 15-minute chart, so that is a good sign. We'll see what happens. 18.3 is, in my opinion, a breakout point. But on the 1 hour chart for Peppy, you're overbought, so that's sketchy. But the 4 hour chart still has room to go. So 18.3 could be a possible breakout point on Peppy. Your next resistance is 21. That's actually a decent ways up. Not terribly far. 21. If you break 21, I would look for all the way up at 30, and then above that, you could be looking at 36, and then the ultimate high at 45. So Peppy right now, if it's above 18.3, I guess I would be semi-bullish on it. But beyond that, nothing crazy to look at on Peppy coin. To me, anything below 18.3 is still very bearish, and it's kind of that simple. So we got another 10 minutes for the 15-minute candle to close. So that's the only trade I'm going to be in. If I stay in this trade, if I don't get stopped out of this short tonight, I'm going to stay in this trade throughout the weekend. Honestly, I am. So, yeah. Even on the 4 hour chart, you're below the 200-day moving average, and the 4 hour chart's just starting to dump. So you could enter the trade like I did on the 1 hour chart, being below the 200-day moving average on the 1 hour chart, but also you could just stay in the trade until the 4 hour chart gets oversold at least, which would probably be tomorrow at some point. But I'm going to stay in the trade. If it makes a lower low on the 4 hour chart, I would stay in my short trade as well. That's another reason. If the trend is down, I'm going to stay in my short trade. And as a 1 hour chart, 200-day moving average moves down, say this red line starts moving down, I'll just keep moving my stop down right. So say this 200-day moving average comes down to 26.7. I would just move my stop to 27.8 or 26.8 or whatever I just said. So I'm just going to play the 200-day moving average on the 1 hour chart for my short. And honestly, if Bitcoin's in a downtrend, a lot of these altcoins will be as well. And look at that. Now you're back to 238. I was getting worried that 324 was going to get hit. But now, again, the 1 hour chart still has room to go to the upside. So I am being cautious about that. But 7-minute chart's already curling up. So honestly, it looks bad to me right now for a long on Bitcoin. But my short looks good, I would say. So, yeah, I will do any requests for altcoins if you guys have any. But beyond that, I don't have a lot to talk about. So that's a lower high probably in the 7-minute chart for Bitcoin. So that is not a good sign. Welcome, Raven, to the live stream. Let's see. Who can be our second like on TikTok? Let's see. Let's see who that can be. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully it will be someone. But anyways, that is kind of that in a nutshell. Pepe's already back below 18. You got to break 18.3, like I said, for a breakout trade. I'll put an alert at 18.3 for a breakout trade. I'm going to go live until 8 o'clock, so another 22 minutes. So 18.3 is a breakout trade. So 4-hour chart would suggest you can get to 18.3 very easily. 1-hour chart would suggest you can't, or it's unlikely, and the 50-minute chart would agree with the 1-hour chart. Both are very overbought. But you broke the 200-day moving average on the 50-minute chart, so who knows what will happen. Welcome, Steve. So anyways, we do have, I think, some type of a goal for our gifts. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I'm not sure what the subscription goal is at the top of the screen on TikTok. I'm not sure what that's about. But anyways, yeah, I guess, honestly, maybe I'll just look at Jasmine, make a Jasmine video if there's no other requests. Because I might as well. There's nothing else to do. Alright. Testing. Making sure the sound is good for my video. Let's do this. Welcome to the Crypto Boss Andrew family. Let's look at Jasmine on the daily time frame. So Jasmine right now is what I thought was a cup and handle, and it really was a cup and handle, but my measure move was up to 9 and you only went up to 7.9. So you kind of got partial move, and if you did that right, you would be moving your stop up accordingly. So you should have at least broken even on the trade. When you're up that much, you should have put your stop at break even. So if you didn't, then honestly, I don't know. Then you got some bearish news that Binance might delist Jasmine, because I don't know why, but that was some bearish news. And now I'm just looking at this on the daily chart, and this is the first time I've really noticed this. But first of all, you're below the 200-day moving average. But what I just noticed is that this almost looks like, in my humble opinion, a flag on the daily chart, and not a good one unless you're a short or unless you're a bear. This, I mean, it's at the very beginning stages, at least on the daily chart. I'm sure if I zoom into the 4-hour chart or something, I'll see it much better. But this is a bear flag. These break down 68% of the time. We'll see what happens. But to me, this is not what you want to see if you're trying to be bullish on Jasmine. You would take it from your top of your wick up there to the bottom wick down there, and then you would simply move the trade down like that, and you would look for your measure move. Your measure move would take you all the way down to 1-1. Now that's insane. If you wanted to be more conservative, you could do it from the top of the channel. But either way, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. I would assume, based on this bear flag on the daily chart, there's a very good chance Binance does delist Jasmine, and if that happens, that's horrible news. I mean, to me, this could happen. That is your measure move. I'll leave this here. We'll see if it plays out. Jasmine could honestly be going to 0 based on this chart. 143 is the official measure move. Now, like I said, if you take it from the bottom of the channel, it's like 1-1. But anyways, that's like a tenth of a penny, I believe. So Jasmine looks bad on the daily chart, but daily chart stock RSI is due for a bounce. So maybe that could pump you out of this bear flag. That's honestly what you need if this coin wants to survive. What I don't like, now you definitely see the bear flag on the 4-hour chart. If you breach, in my opinion, 5-0, then you could negate the bear flag. But the 4-hour chart is making a lower high, and it's overbought. And honestly, 4-hour chart would suggest you go to the bottom of this pattern at 4.6. And 1-hour chart, let's look at that. 1-hour chart is oversold, so 1-hour chart could also pump you out of the channel. What can the 50-minute chart do? Can the 50-minute chart save you? 50-minute chart or 1-hour chart could pump you above this bear flag, but you would have to really get above 5.2 to be really safe, in my humble opinion. So to me right now, Jasmine is in dire straits, and it could be going to 0 based on the 4-hour chart and daily chart. 4-hour chart's overbought. Daily chart's not, but if you don't break 5.2, in my humble opinion, this thing could be going to 0. Now, I'm not saying it's going to 0, but there's a 68% chance it does go. If you don't break 5.2, there's a 68% chance that you go to the downside out of this bear flag. I hope it doesn't, for everyone's sake. I know a lot of my fans love watching Jasmine, but it looks horrible right now. And this chart, remember the Luna chart. If you looked at that before, there was a big cup and handle on the 3S coin on Luna on KuCoin, and that went to 0. I mean, this chart could be telling me that maybe I should enter a short on Jasmine. I mean, how much lower would that be? I would personally not use leverage. I'm tired of using leverages on altcoins, but you could, even if you just didn't use leverage, that's a 71% drop. I mean, if it happens, you know, I don't want to tell you I told you so, but I kind of did. So Jasmine really looks awful to me. And now to the upside for the bulls. The bullish scenario is you break 5-2, and if you break 5-2, then you could have a breakout trade to the upside. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for Jasmine. If you break 5-2, that's extremely bullish. If you don't, I would be very concerned about Jasmine on this chart. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate if you hit the like, subscribe, share this video with your friends so they can always stay up to date with the crypto news and market. And this chart does suggest it is going to be delisted on Binance. Usually the charts do tell you the news. We'll see what happens though. Wow, that looked horrible. I'm like shocked, to be honest with you. The Jasmine looks that bad, but it's probably a slow rug, and it's probably going to go to 0. But anyways, appreciate the follow, Matthew. Appreciate the follow, Lord Kareem. Appreciate the 5 likes, guys. We're up to 5 freaking likes. You got to start somewhere. Now let's get 5 likes on YouTube. I know there's less people watching there, but anyways, I'm going to post this video really quick, and yeah, we're just going to post it. Wow, Jasmine. Wow. I might, if I was in this Bitcoin trade, I actually might consider shorting Jasmine because that chart looked, yeah, it looked bad. And I believe on the 1 hour chart, you're below the 200-day moving average. Yes, you definitely are. I mean, gosh, if you shorted this from the second you left the 200-day moving average on the 1 hour chart, you would have shorted it from 696, and now you're at 48. I mean, even if you don't use leverage, that's crazy. So. And that's what I'm doing on Bitcoin. Bitcoin just lost the 200-day moving average on the 1 hour chart. So, and just like that, wow, Bitcoin's getting another dump to the downside back to 187. That means our short is playing out nicely. Let's go look at that really quick. Really up 20% again. So here's the thing. I'm going to post this Jasmine video. And I got another 15 minutes I'm live. So, Jasmine, is it over? I mean, seriously, the charts, you literally, and this is crazy, but the charts literally tell you what's going to happen most of the time. So I would be pretty scared if I was holding Jasmine long term. So I got to admit, dude, that looks horrible. If any of you guys are Jasmine fans, I would be worried that this thing's going to 0. So we'll see what happens, but I do believe it's going to probably... It's probably over for Jasmine. I hope it's not, but it's been out for a long time. It's pretty much a shitcoin at this point. Ever since it came out on Coinbase, it's gone lower. I think the all-time high was $5, but I mean, I don't know. That chart looks. I mean, wow. Well, with there being a rumor that it's going to be delisted on Binance, and then now saying on a bear flag on the 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart, and daily chart, it really, to me, if you don't break 5-2, you are probably going to eventually hit this target. I don't know how long it's going to take. It could happen in a day like it did with Luna. It could take a week. It could take a month to play out. But at some point, that's probably going to play out unless you break 5-2. So, I don't know, man. To me, it looks really, really bad for Jasmine. It really looks bad, and I don't know. That's all I got to say about that. But, wow. I don't know. Let's go look at Luna Classic. I haven't looked at that in a long time. LUNC? I don't even know if people still trade this, do they? I bet they do. Yeah. So I'm going to go back to the 3-day chart. I think it was over a year ago today that Jasmine shit the bed. So shit. This one's not going to have it. Maybe it's Luna. Oh, it's LUANUSDT, but I don't know if it's still trading anywhere. Is it? It says it's on KuCoin, so we'll look. Yeah. Oh, wow. So on KuCoin, this was at $12 on the 3-day chart. Yeah. Maybe I can look at Luna 3S. I'm trying to compare this to the Jasmine chart that I just looked at. Luna 3S, USDT, Luna 2. I'm not finding it. 3S. Luna 3S. I'm not sure if people are still trading it. I don't know what just happened. Luna 3S. I'm not sure what. I might have. I don't think Luna's still trading, is it? I don't know, but. All right. I don't care anymore. I just was trying to show you guys that if you guys would have charted the 3S coin of Luna, it would have played out to the downside, and you would have been able to front run the news of it dumping to 0. Anyways, I'm just saying that's probably what's happening with Jasmine unless you break 5-2. So I digress. I'm done talking about it. So anyways, but Jasmine, that does scare me a lot if I was in a long. So if guys, I can't believe we've been live an hour or almost, and we have no requests for altcoins. That's crazy. Because I will do them, you know. So I don't know. We're up to 2 viewers now on YouTube, so we're slowly getting up there. We are live on YouTube, guys. If you want to see the entire screen, go over there. Why not? Come on. We also have a Telegram chat. Link to join that is in my description and bio on TikTok. Feel free to join that. I made a new TikTok live or TikTok account, CryptoBoss Andrew with 2 W's. So go follow that as well. So personally, would I buy Jasmine?
No.
No, I would not. Honestly, would I buy Bitcoin right now?
No.
No. So, I don't know. How does Ethereum look? Daily chart. Daily chart's curving up. The 4-hour chart is oversold. Below the 200-day moving average. Overbought, I should say. 1-hour chart is oversold. I don't know. 1-hour chart, yeah, if Ethereum can't get back above 1830, to me, this is also bearish. So Ethereum is a big no. So, yeah, I gotta say the crypto markets look pretty bad right now. I'm gonna go back to Bookmap and open that back up. Again, people on YouTube probably can't see this, but I am curious as to what the liquidity is at now. We looked at the beginning of the stream, but what's it at now? Alright, so this basically shows you where all the orders are on Bitcoin. So let me move the screen a little bit. And let's look at this. So obviously at 267 you have a lot of liquidity, a lot of buys. Appreciate Sean for joining the Telegram group. Welcome. And then 271 you have more liquidity. So look, less red up here than green down here would suggest my trade is going to be profitable. Again, my stop is at break even. I'm probably going to move it down a tad more in a little bit here, at least before I go to bed. Maybe move it in a few bucks profit, at least to say it was a winner. Remember, the count is only 80 bucks. I start with 200 and honestly start with a lot. I've tried this out now multiple times, but I believe with this new strategy, only leverage trading Bitcoin, and if I leverage trade any altcoins, it will only be on 1x leverage, which isn't really leverage. But Bookmap is suggesting there's more orders to the down, more buys than sells up here. So it is looking like there's a lot of liquidity around 27K mark, where there's a very good chance you dump to 27K in the next before the night is over. And then if you really want to zoom out even more, you have some orders at 267 where there's some support based on the charts, not based on Bookmap. So 267 is very likely, in my humble opinion, before the night is over. Now you have some liquidity up here at 278, but I think the market right now is bearish. I mean, if you don't break 273, in my opinion, get above the 200-day moving average on the 1-hour chart, I am looking for more downside. If you keep zooming out, you have some more buys at 255. I mean, I don't want to get too far out, but right now it looks like my short looks good. Going back to the short, how much are we up now? 25%. Now it's up 25%. Account is back to $93. So still down quite a bit. I'm gonna update this. So started with $200 on 512, then 119, then 97. So it hasn't been anything but down. But I mean, it's at 93 right now, so I'll update this. Just down a little bit from yesterday, but it looks like right now on Bitcoin, if we keep going down, hopefully this will get back above 200 bucks here sooner than later. And now Bitcoin's really taking a dump. Our account's up to $98 now and up 30% on this short. So I like what I'm seeing. Wow. And I said 27K is where you have a lot of liquidity. And then below that, 267 looks like a good entry. So I got in at $27,324 is where I entered my short trade on Bitcoin. Welcome Kurt to the live stream. So yeah, Bitcoin looks like it wants to keep going lower, which means a lot of altcoins will follow that. I'm very interested now. I'm going to watch Jasmine like a hawk because I do believe this is a, if I wasn't in the, man, I hate to say it, I look at this and it scares me. Like it looks like Bitcoin or Jasmine is going to go like 80% lower based on this chart. In a bear flag, measure move is like 1114, depending on where you chart it from. Bitcoin now getting a small bounce here. The 15-minute chart right now. So the price made a lower high. If the RSI, yeah, it doesn't. I don't know, man. Bitcoin looks pretty rough right now. If we go to the 10-minute chart, 10-minute chart is loading and curving down. So the 10-minute chart price made a lower high. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to look for bearish divergence, but I don't see it yet. So if there's a request for altcoins to look at them, I've said that enough times, I guess. I'm going to close out of that. And I guess that's kind of it. I'm probably going to wrap things up here in about 8 minutes. But I did want to go live, and we saw a little bit of a dip in the price of Bitcoin, down to the lowest $27,060 basically. And I started the stream, you know, it was at 273, 272 I should say, something like that. So not a huge change, but I am in a 40x short on Bitcoin. If we go to the 5-minute chart, 5-minute chart is not even completely oversold yet, definitely making a new low. So I'm liking what I'm seeing on this, and I could move my stop down in small profit. I entered at 27,320. What did I enter at? I entered at $27,324. I have almost 11% of a Bitcoin in this trade. I put $73 of my own money in it on 40x leverage, so that's how you get to that amount. And it's up $12. So now Bitcoin back to 272, so that's interesting. But welcome Hyperman to the stream. So I guess that's kind of, we're gonna wrap things up because I don't have a lot else to talk about besides Bitcoin going down. I told you where I believe Bitcoin's going, and I showed you the orders on Bookmap. And if you zoom into I bet the 5-minute chart right now, that's a rounded top on the 5-minute chart. Those are very bearish chart patterns on the 5-minute chart. I mean, rounded tops on any chart is bearish. But rounded bottoms are bullish. So to me, that's a rounded top on the 5-minute, confirming you're going to keep going lower. So it's kind of what I'm looking at for Bitcoin, is more dumpage to the downside. Yeah. That's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Welcome, Dustin Gray. So that's kind of what I'm looking for Bitcoin. I'm not sure if that measure move is correct. I don't know if you can actually get a measure move out of a bearish top, but I mean, that is definitely a rounded top, and those are not good. Look at this. This isn't completely round, but it is I would say it's enough of a round top to say it's bearish. Look at that. You had a rounded bottom here, and you got a small move to the upside. So to me, rounded bottoms are bullish, rounded tops are bearish. And you're getting another one right here. And from the last time you had a rounded top was 27,646, and then now you're all the way back at 27,055 was the low. So to me, I am looking for a lot more downside. If you don't hold this level at 27,150 as support, which you just got a wick below it, I'm looking for this probably as a bearish retest. And your next support is 26,500 to the downside. So yeah, to me, it doesn't look good. How's it going? Finally, some action in the chat. How's it going, Banger? Look at PRMX for me. I don't know what PLD means, but I will look at that. PRMX is the first request of the day. It only took an hour, but here we go. PRMX. USDT. I'll use Bitfinex unless you want me to look at another chart. So starting on the daily time frame. This thing looks like it's going straight down. So, I mean, I already tell you that I would not buy this. No. But the 4-hour chart is making a lower high right now, so I will try to do TA on this, but it's going straight down. The 1-hour chart is over. It's making a lower high. It also looks like there's no liquidity in this. So, 15-minute chart. Trying to get some sort of bottom here at 6-7, but based on the overall chart, I'm guaranteeing you I could almost want to make a bet on this, that this is going down, and this is something that's short, personally. So, but if you really want me to look at this, I mean, it's going to get pinned. It's probably going to get pinned, come to the top of this channel, come to the bottom again, maybe go to the top one more time, and continue lower. I don't know, man. It looks horrible, so there's no liquidity in this coin either, so next stop could be 235, which that's crazy. I don't know what the market cap about this is, but I gotta say, if you go to my measure move on this trade, on the I don't know if you're trading this or not, but that's another 9. That can't be right. 97% lower. Jesus, that's crazy. Also, I don't know what RSI you use on TradingView, but type in RSI highlight by Bryce WH. Looks like it's about to break out. I mean, to me, that looks like, I don't even know. It looks horrible, though. Bearish triangle? I don't know. I guess if you really want to go against the trend of the entire coin, which I don't know why I would never, but I mean, not financial advice, I would not be long on this. If I was going to take any trade, it'd be a short. Like I said, you're overbought on the 4-hour chart. I don't know, making lower highs, lower lows. I wouldn't go against the trend. But if you did want to enter a trade, I would personally, if you wanted to enter a long trade, even though I wouldn't, I would put a stop. Oh, man, that's at 6. At the lowest I'd put it would be 6-0. But that looks horrible. So, what indicator do you want? So I use stock RSI, STOCH. I think it's very accurate, but you want me to look at RSI highlight. Okay. I've never heard of this one, but here we go. Highlight. RSI highlight. Okay. I'm not quite sure I understand RSI highlight. Okay. So when it's yellow, it's oversold and you buy it? Okay. I mean, this does the same thing, but it's just, I don't know. It's kind of, it's the same indicator, but, okay. So the stock RSI does the same thing, it just doesn't highlight it, and I don't think you really need it to be highlighted. That's kind of obnoxious, actually, but, I mean, it does the same thing. Now, the interesting thing is that mine is at 2.9, and this is at 36, so it's similar, but it's not quite the same. The 4-hour chart on mine is at 5.3, and this is at 2.6, so I don't like this at all. I really don't. I don't like this new indicator. I don't like that at all. But, I mean, if you look at this, it's just the yellow means it's a massive downtrend. I don't know why you'd want to be long on this personally. So, that's okay. I'm going to delete the indicator. But anyways, now my chart's staying yellow, so that's awesome. But, yeah. It does the same thing as a stock RSI, in my opinion. But anyways, so that's the request. I would stay away from that at all costs, you know. But if you think it's going to break out, then you can long it. But personally, you know, it looks horrible. So personally, if the trend's massively down like this on the daily chart, I would be short, right? I'd wait for it to be overbought and then I'd short it. I don't know why you'd want to go against the trend. But if guys, how's it going? Kelsey got joined just as I was about to leave. How's it going? I want to let you guys know, for the people that are now on YouTube, I will not be live on Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time, because I'm going out of town. I'll be back to my normal streams at Monday, a week from today at 7:45, 8 p.m. Central Time. I went live earlier today because I'm not going to be here on this weekend, but I'll still try to post a few videos. I just won't go live. So that's kind of what's going on with the trade now. Up 16%, 19%. So I'm short on Bitcoin from 27,324. Round to top here. I'm looking for more downside. Probably if you don't stay above 27,150, I'm looking for 26,463. As long as the 1 hour chart is below the 200-day moving average, which is at 273, I'm personally going to I'll stay on this trade unless the 1 hour chart turns bullish again based on the 200-day moving average. So with that being said, guys, that's all I got. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate if you hit the like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, join the Telegram group. It is free to join, and I'll be back live a week from today at this same time, 7:45 or 8 p.m. Central Time, and I'll post it on my Telegram group when I go live. Thanks for whoever joined the Telegram group while this live stream is going on. I appreciate you. I'm going to end the TikTok live stream now, so I'll see you guys in a week from today at the same time. See you guys next week. Also, go subscribe or hit the follow button on my other TikTok channel, Crypto Boss Andrew with 2 W's. See you guys very soon. All right, so What do I think about PROPY? Yes, I use highlight RSI paired with Darva box by both. Okay. Maybe next time, be safe. Awesome. What do I think about Propy? I'll look at Propy real quick. PROPY. Propy on Coinbase. I mean, it's below the 200-day moving average. Daily chart could suggest a move to the upside. The 4-hour chart is overbought, making a lower high below the 200-day moving average. And the 1-hour chart is at below the 200-day moving average. 15-minute chart is below the 200-day moving. It's kind of below it. If you stay above 3.3, I guess you could be bullish on this. But that, I mean, you're basically at it right now. That's a lower high, I suppose, on the 15. 15 could suggest you're bullish. Next resistance to the upside is 3.5, basically. But I gotta admit, dude. And then on the higher time frames, you're looking at 3.7, and then 3.9. On the 4-hour chart, you're looking at, you know, basically 3.9. Or yeah, I don't know. I would. I don't know. Ever since I got listed on Coinbase, it's kind of been in a downtrend. What did I just do? Seriously, what did I just do? I don't know what I just did. I really don't know. I mean, for a while it was bullish, but to me, I don't know. 15-minute chart is trying to save the day, I guess. If I zoom in really into the 15-minute chart, I suppose as long as you stay above 3.3, you're technically still bullish. But if you lose 3.3, it's over again, because that's below the 200-day moving average on the 15-minute chart, and basically anything below 3.3 is pretty much a lower low. So, you know, 15-minute chart looks okay, but it's one that gives me a gut feeling to... I mean, would I buy this?
For the last time, no.
Personally, probably not. I mean, 15-minute chart looks okay, but I guess you could enter a trade and have a stop at like 326 or 325, but that would be the only way I would long this, honestly. Pair the two for me, please. Then look at PRMX on the 1 day. It's crazy, please. Thanks. So, pair the two for me, please. Darva box. Darva box. Okay. I guess we'll give it a try. Darva box. Darva box. Darva box. Here we go. Darva box. Who is it by? Darva box by... I'm trying to find it. Darva box by CEY. This one? Or this one? I don't know which one it is. Let me know. Is it... Which one? I'll do this one. And the first... And I already deleted the first indicator, so... RSI highlight. Says I have too many indicators on now. Okay. So I don't know what I just did, but I'm gonna mess up my chart now if I do too much more. So okay, I'll delete this, but you're gonna screw it up for me. RSI highlight. I need to get more indicators allowed so I can try stuff like this. Highlight. RSI highlight. And then what coin are we looking at again? PRMX. So I mean, this is telling you to sell. I mean, that's what I said. So I'm not sure if you're using this indicator. I don't know why you'd be buying it because it literally tells you to sell. I mean, I don't know. Even the 5, there's nothing bullish about this chart. So I hope you don't buy this because you're probably gonna get wrecked. But I mean, not financial advice. Anyways, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'll see you guys next week at the same time for a live stream. Until then, trade safe and have a great week. I'll post throughout the week, but I just won't be going live this weekend. 1 day chart. All right, here we go. Just for you. So I mean, the buy and sell indicator isn't even existing yet. I don't know why, and I'm pretty sure yellow means don't buy. I don't know. Maybe it means oversold. But yeah, that's it. Now I have to go back to my chart. So yeah, man, to me, no, don't buy this. Please don't buy this. I'm serious. Don't. My God, I just don't. I don't think you should be buying this. Now I really I really messed this up now because now I don't have my own indicators. All right, there we go. Delete that. All right. I'll see you guys next week at the same time for a live stream, 7:45, 8 p.m. Central Time on Monday, and then I'll be back live not this Monday, but next Saturday for our next live stream. Not this Saturday, but in 2 weeks. I'll see you guys in the next one.